Hey everybody, I want to tell you about some of the times that my grandparents used to, scare the shit out of me. I love them to death, but they did not care if I got scared by shit. Let me tell you right now, they weren't the type of parents who be like, oh, we can't watch this with Taylor, because, it's R-rated. Nope, they were just like, oh, fuck it. It'll be okay to show her the Texas Chainsaw Massacre if we watch it with her. Come on, Taylor, come sit, we're gonna watch a video. And I was like, oh, and usually I'd be like, okay, and then 10 minutes later, I am sobbing violently, and my face is all red, and, there's snot coming out of my nose. Why would you let me watch? And I'm just looking at my grandparents like, why would you let me watch this? Aw, because we couldn't get rid of you. But yeah, they are the reason I am desensitized to horror movies today. The last horror movie I saw that scared the fuck out of me was The Babadook and the beginning of Crimson Peak. But I kind of got distracted in Crimson... But I eventually got distracted by Tom Hiddleston. Well, I can't help it. That man is just amazing. Okay, so anyway, back to the point. So, the first time my grandparents, inadvertently scared the shit out of me was, this one time... Well, this is also the reason why I hate fucking swans. So, we were at this park where you could get dinner and then go feed some animals afterwards. So we're going to feed the animals after we ate. And we see what looks like a flock of ducks. And so, my grandparents go, Taylor, do you want to feed the ducks? And I'm just like, yeah, I want to feed the duckies. So they buy me some feed and send me off on my way. I go over to what I think are the ducks and start feeding them. Now, it's pretty normal so far, but then shit gets real. All of a sudden I realize that the ducks are fucking honking. And they're starting to get really aggressive. And so I start running away, and I shit you not, an entire fucking flock of swans, or at least as many swans that were in that area, was fucking chasing me around and nipping at me to either get the food or try to kill me. I wasn't sure which one. Either way, I thought I was gonna die. Oh my god. What were my grandparents doing in all this? Laughing their asses off. They thought it was the funniest fucking shit on the planet. They're sitting there dying. They let me get chased for a while before one of them jumped in and fucking scared the swans away. I'm not sure which one. Alright, so another time, these last two are going to be about rides I went on, or at least rides my parents make me go on. Grandparents, sorry. So, the first one was when they took me to Universal. This one, I remember well because it scarred me so fucking badly. So, we were at Universal, and we were going on the Jaws ride. Now, I didn't know it was the Jaws ride. I didn't really know what Jaws was until that ride. So, I'm seeing, bit-up surfboards and everything. I'm like, Nanny, what is this ride? And she's like, it's about a happy fish, Taylor. And I'm like, I like happy fishies. So, I get on this ride, and, things are okay at first. But then I start to hear, the shark music. Well, I never, saw Jaws when I was little, but I knew the music. So, I was hearing the music, I started getting worried. And, then I see part of the mechanical shark they have around the fucking thing they have in the ride, and, I swear to God, I, metaphorically shit my pants. I started fucking... I got so freaked out, and when that thing popped out of the water near the boat, I was screaming bloody murder, and, in a few minutes later, I was fucking sitting there screaming and crying, there's snot running down my face. I'm tearing up, my face is all red, and, I think, now, let me tell you something. My grandparents could have easily solved this by telling me, oh, Taylor, don't worry, it's not a real shark, we're fine. But they were too busy laughing their asses off and screaming their asses off because they were having a grand old fucking time while I was sitting there suffering. So, yeah, I spent that entire ride screaming and crying, thinking we were gonna get eaten by a shark or, die. And, let me tell you something, the relief I felt when that ride was finally over, I was just, it was you were about to... It was just, pure relief. I thought God had, well, I can't describe it. I was just so fucking relieved. And, let me tell you something right now. They tried to make me go on another ride with them called King Kong, and I put my little fucking 5 or 6-year-old foot down. I was like, no! That one's gonna be scary too! You lied about me! You lied about the last one, how do I know you're not lying about this one? And so my grandfather went on the ride, and my grandmother and I sat outside waiting for him, and she bought me a turkey leg for my traumas. Alright, now this last one I remember a little more, and this one's a little more modern, so. We were at Disney World. I got to go to a lot of theme parks because my grandparents really cared about me. Anyway, I love them, but they just scared the shit out of me a lot. So here's what happened. We go on this ride. Now, I'm sure some of you have heard of this ride. And, like, I thought this ride was really fucked up for a Disney attraction. So, like, this ride was called Alien or something. And you go on the ride. And so, yeah, I'm sure most of you have heard of this. You go on the ride, you sit there, you get clamped down, it's dark, and, So, yeah. Basically, I sit there, and, like, I still have not realized that theme park rides aren't real. Like, my little brain can't concentrate that. What? My little brain can't, like, comprehend that yet, so, like, when we got in there and the ride started, I legitimately thought there was a fucking alien running around and eating people in the house. I was sitting there, like, I didn't scream this time, but I was crying. Like, I was clinging to my I didn't even get to sit next to my grandparents. I was sitting there alone, fucking clinging to my chair and, like, visibly sobbing. I got so fucking scared, dude. That ride scared the shit out of me, and I still don't know why that was a Disney fucking attraction. That's not fucking, family friendly. That's fucking nightmare fuel.